On.
All right, welcome back to Win in the Wild. This is session 5. Can you believe it? We're already that far in. That's incredible. All right, well, I guess we'll start off with a bit of a recap, boss, and if you don't mind taking it away, and I will just offer up some light music to set the mood.
Previously.
Are we actually live?
Oh, are we?
Yes.
For our one follower, is anyone watching?
At the moment, no.
Well, Colby said he was going to watch.
Colby James?
He said he was going to watch.
Oh,
Are the nerves getting to you?
The nerves are settling in.
He's shaking in his boots.
Previously on Win in the Wild. The party happened upon the 8-foot-tall Kunk and Unker, who vowed revenge on the Ooman. Jeatz immediately knew what to do. He disguised himself as their dead brother, Mud. The brothers were immediately suspicious and decided to take Mud to Lady Loreaux, from whom they got their newfound power. The party hid away while the Boggles passed back by them, heading to the lake's edge. There was someone following them, though. Iseth, a Gith with no love for the Boggles or Lady Loreaux. She was not convinced by Ka's explanation, but decided to follow along on recon. As they neared the edge of the lake, Iseth warned that Loreaux's power starts at the edge of the strangely placid lake. Ka understood that Loreaux is incredibly powerful and knows the Boggles can't reach the lake. They sprang into action, surprising the brothers. Jeatz made a stunning move. In one motion, he changed back into his typical form, literally dick-slapping Kunk in the face, landing in a 3-point stance. Almyre kept up with her witch bolt, but it drew the attention of Unger, but Almyre was able to avoid his oil and slam. Meanwhile, in the field, Jetz's wild magic caused butterflies to clothe him. Kunk, full of fury, deals a huge slam against the three in the field, but soon after, Jeatz deals the killing blow with a chaos bolt to Kunk and was able to hit Unger with the same spell. Unger took out both Jeatz and Ka with one slam, drastically turning the tides, or so the party thought, before Almyre pulls out a clutch move, administering a healing potion to Ka and using the Ring of Healing Word to pick up Jeatz. The party turned the battle around. Almyre dealt the finishing blow with her barrage of magic missiles, drawing the energy out from her crystals. The party approached the lake, seeing a watery head peek above the water. They took the angle that killing the Boggles would clear her lake of their pollution. Loreaux implied that killing their champions would mean the party would become her new champion. Loreaux asked that they go to Seven Stones Cascade and steal one of the stones from the Master that sits atop the falls in order to extend her power that much further. If they didn't, Loreaux would forever hold a grudge that they were the murderers of her champions. Iseth made no qualms airing her pleasure with Loreaux. She is a snake that does not care for any others and will do anything to make a deal go her way. Iseth also hates the humans, as they have turned her people away for the 10 seasons they have been. Almyre's plan was to have Loreaux protect the human village, and the humans would protect the Gith. Instead of committing to anything, they asked delay for when they bring the stone back. What are we trying to say here, Avery?
Oh, let me read the recap.
No, you can't read the recap. You can't have it. You can't have inspiration.
Iseth made no qualms airing her displeasure with Loreaux. She's a snake that does not care for any others and will do anything to make a deal go her way. Iseth Almyre's plan was to have Loreaux protect the human village and the humans would protect the Gith. Instead of committing to anything, they delay the ask for when they bring the stuff
They delay
back.
the ask. Gotcha.
They delay the ask. Listen.
I mean, grammatically, it is correct. You're right. You're right. I thought there must have been a mistake, but you're right. That is correct. Loreaux understood this means she can alter the request, having the upper hand. Iseth, pissed, walks off into the forest. Jeatz attempted to convince her to join them, but Iseth called him as dumb as the rest.
And that's where we are now. Okay, so, sorry, let me tone down the music a little bit. Do a little bit of that. Little bit of birds in the forest. All right. If everyone would make their way over to Owlbear, if you haven't already. You guys are traveling to the Seven Stones Cascade. Now, it is a bit of a ways away, but instead of doing a travel day, we'll just have you guys take a regular short rest. So you'll have to expend those hit dice if you'd like to heal.
Short rest.
Can we not just rest for the night?
Well, you had literally just set off on your journey. So it's like midday at this point.
Oh, got it.
I think I probably had you guys roll 2 days on the encounter table. So, I mean, I realize the encounter table is fun, but I think I'd rather you guys just have a short rest and show up at the Seven Stones Cascade instead of taking like another 2 days of travel. And I think I laid out that like it would be at my discretion on when you guys rolled on the encounter table anyway, or like the travel day encounter table.
Sounds good to me.
All right, so take that short rest of yours. Take it.
Go ahead. Take it. Take another little piece of my heart now, baby. You know you got it.
Interesting. All right. Well, let me know when you guys are done. I'm doing a few DM things over here.
I'm gonna need an 8. We need it.
I am ready, whatever.
I'm ready. I'm just getting my dice prepared.
All right.
Ready.
Reed, how many hit points do you have at the moment? This might be the first time that you've done a short rest in D&D Beyond, and it's not very intuitive at all.
Oh, I have 12.
Okay, can someone walk him through how to do a short rest?
Yeah. So Reed, when you press short rest,
Mm-hmm.
you need to click your hit dice,
Mm-hmm.
and then you need to roll the dice, like do the 2d6 plus 6 or whatever the number is,
Sure. Okay.
and then that will apply the healing.
Okay. I did that already. So there's 3. Do you do it
So
3
just-
times? Because it's the 3 boxes,
so
or you just do it once?
You could do it up to 3 times. So like when we long rest, it resets our hit dice. But if you can take as many short rests as you want, basically, as long as like the time is allotted. So it's to keep you from just like fully healing every short rest,
Sure.
which would be
Okay.
great. So basically, you need to. Are all 3 of your boxes full?
No.
Okay, so just click how many of those you want to do. So like,
And Reed, those are
if
your.
you're only missing
so
5 health, you know.
your hit dice. Your hit dice are a D8, right? So each one of those dice is going to roll you a D8 plus your con modifier. So if you roll 3, if you click 3 of those boxes, it'll be 3d8 plus your con modifier 3 times, which
I got
will
you.
add to
Okay.
your health.
Okay. Cool. I think I did that wrong the first time. I started off with 1 HP, so I'm going to redo this. And
Yeah. So then if you'll have to make sure the box that says automatically apply healing with dice result is selected.
I got
Then
you.
you'll click the boxes, roll the dice, and then press take short rest.
Okay. Cool.
Alrighty. So, as you guys are traveling through the forest, birds singing overhead, you guys don't run into any complications. But you near the roaring waterfall, before you can see it. And at this point, you're close to the river, and we'll say that Horace, at this point, is navigating you guys. The rapids pick up considerably against the undulating terrain underneath. And as you round the final bend, and let me see if I can't find some waterfall foley.
A Babbling Brook soundtrack?
Oh, no. Not quite a Babbling Brook.
Niagara Falls soundtrack?
You hear it before you see it. Ah, what a nice combination of bird song and waterfall. As you round the final bend, a massive cliff stands in front of you. Easily 100 feet tall, this waterfall is impressive. Perched on the rocks below is a beautiful hand-carved canoe. Now, due to the spray, the cliff face is covered in moss, and further beyond that, to the left and to the right, it's practically a vertical wall. If you want to go ahead and roll me a perception check as you're walking around. And as this waterfall, it's kind of splashing on this cragged, rocky surface. It's not falling into a pool so much as it just is immediately turning into rapids that are quickly coalescing and flowing downstream about 50 feet away from the waterfall.
Dirty 20.
Perception check, you said?
Yes.
13.
I am not paying attention.
All right.
It's natural one.
A natural
17.
One. Oh, Almyre, you've never seen so much water in your life, especially
What?
not falling over a cliff face like this.
Does
Horace,
water naturally happen like this?
So, Horace, you're looking around. You've been to this waterfall probably once or twice, but this canoe looks new to you as it's sitting over there. And as you approach it, there are 2 oars sitting in it. It's kind of like perched up on the rocks away from the majority of the flow. It has 4 seats inside of it. It's a rather large canoe. And there's an ornate carving of a crane in the bow. Oh, damn it. I didn't have the repeat on. Not available for sound effects. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, joy. Sorry, let me see if I can't get this to... There we go. Okay. And then there is an ornate carving in the wood of a crane in the bow and the stern deck. Sort of like, like a mermaid would be on a ship. But beyond that, as you are looking around, you see what appears to be sort of a dark spot in the cliff face behind the waterfall.
Like on the edge? On the edge of the waterfall?
Like behind the largest part of the waterfall.
Well, this seems a little too perfect here for this canoe to be here. But I do see maybe some sort of opening in the middle of the waterfall.
Can I use shape water to try to widen the opening?
Of the cliff face or of the water? Because
water.
as Horace points this out, it would be impossible to get into this sort of like hole in the wall without getting wet in the first place.
Yeah. I just want to expand like the water and keep it from like flowing over the hole.
Yeah, totally. So you can make you can use shape water and kind of create sort of like this roof, as it were, to redirect the water away from you all. Now you're still going to get mist sprayed on you, but you won't get soaked, as it were. Sorry.
How deep would you say the water is here?
The water is quite literally splashing on what is otherwise just like a bed of sharp rocks. The water isn't so much deep as it is just difficult to walk around because it's a bunch of like tiny boulders just like sticking up jagged all over the place. Eventually the water 30 feet down like coalesces into a stream, and then that turns into a river. But the where the waterfall itself is coming down is not deep at all, because it's quite literally just not a pool of water.
Have I heard anything about like the Seven Stones waterfall?
Roll me a history check.
11.
An 11. Seven Stones Cascade, as it's called, is just sort of like a weird phenomenon, but like that's kind of all over the Feywild, and so it only has a name because it's an interesting location, not necessarily because there's any history tied to this place. And with an 11, you can maybe vaguely recall that, yes, there's 7 stones, has to do something with it, but beyond that, nothing else comes to mind.
Do I know like where these 7 stones are?
At the top of the waterfall. You would know that at the very least. Yeah.
So I guess we have to make it, I guess, underneath the water and into that, maybe some sort of gap or pathway underneath the fall.
What's happening with this stupid sound?
There's a lot of water in this campaign. Just want to point that out.
Well, for the time being, yeah, because, I mean, Wittershins is next to a river, basically. So far, there is, but you may come to regret saying that. You know, if you ever find yourself in the Summer Court, you'd be like, where's the water?
Should we get in the canoe?
Can I try to push the canoe with shape water and just see if that, like, I can do that?
I mean, the canoe is like 20 feet. It's a large canoe, long enough to seat 4 people, which is pretty big for a canoe. So while you can try and shape water around it, it's like budges a little. I mean, it's going to be a heavy canoe, but it's certainly not something you couldn't move with your hands.
Okay. How wide is the waterfall?
30 feet. It's a big waterfall. Okay. Actually, it may actually be wider than that. Hang on. 70 feet wide. It's large.
Oh,
for sure.
Get in the canoe. We all paddle upstream as hard as we can to the waterfall. Until we get to the jagged rocks and we can climb our way up.
Oh, yeah. Well, the canoe was on the... perhaps... I'm not doing it.
It's hard to imagine.
So, because it just is quite strange. So, like, okay. So here, I've got the grass battle map in front of you all. And let me delete the... I'm just not even going to worry about the fucking waterfall sounds because it's not behaving as I wanted to. Okay, so let's say the waterfall is as wide as this is here. Down here on the grass battle map. So, like, all the way up until... And I will use a dark gray. No, I don't want to use a cube. No... gray, do that. Okay, that works. So, like, all of this... Maybe dark gray is not the best color for this. all of this. God damn it! Why isn't it? Jesus Christ! There we go. All of this is quite literally just like jagged rocks, like boulders, and then the water flows in between these boulders until it once again coalesces into a stream, if that makes sense. So it's kicking up a ton of spray, but there is no depth to it quite literally because it is just landing on spikes that are rocks essentially.
Okay.
So we could just walk to the waterfall.
Yeah, you can walk up to like where the main source of the waterfall is coming down. You'll just get soaked by splash.
And the little hole your little cave thing is like behind the water.
Yeah, so the entrance to the cave is like right here in the center behind the waterfall.
It's like, can I do like a check on the history check on like the symbol on the canoe?
Yeah, go ahead and give me another history check.
Oh, that's a nat 20. Tell
A
me
nat
everything.
20.
Nice.
You have been in the tavern a couple times throughout your life, and one time when you're in the tavern, you recall with striking clarity tell of one named Master Mongo, who has moved in to protect the Seven Stones Cascade, which would either tell you there was not a protector before, or whenever Master Mongo moved in, as it were, there was suddenly something to protect.
So I guess I assume this is his canoe. So I'll kind of share that with the party. Like, I guess if we could just walk up to that hole, maybe shape water could be used to kind of protect us from some of the water. Maybe not all of it, but...
Well, and there's nothing inherently dangerous about this water here. Everyone roll me an insight check.
Dangerous, but I don't know. I think that much water dumping down on you might...
Yeah.
Ooh, natural 20.
All right, Almyre. In your discussions with Loreaux, there would be nothing that would indicate to you that the water this far upstream would be dangerous, because she said, I need a stone from the Seven Stones Cascade to expand my power that far. So Lady Loreaux's influence does not reach this far. Sure, the water, might be a little dangerous, pummeling down on you like that. But in and of itself, it's just water, as far as you can tell.
Cool.
Okay, well, I'm gonna use shape water to freeze the space above so that it blocks the water from going over the hole, so we can at least climb in when we get there.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, and this hole is like 4.5 feet tall, so definitely something you've got to duck into.
Yeah.
As you've like cleared a cone shape of water above it. All right. Is everyone
so
walking
let's
into?
Head in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. All I had to do was
Let's do it.
refresh the page in Kenku. At least I think. All right. So, as you all walk into this cavern, again, I do not have a battle map for this because some things I just don't have time to create. So I'll turn the waterfall down a little bit and turn the bird sounds down as well, because at this point you wouldn't be able to hear the birds outside. All right. You climb through the waterfall, and the wet hole, I don't know why I committed that to text, and the wet hole that is behind it is only 4.5 feet tall, but as you walk through the entrance, it opens up into a rather cozy cavern. In the center of a room is a pedestal with 2 gold... All right. All right, in the center of the room is a pedestal.
I'm still naked. This is hot.
I thought. I don't. I
No,
would
my
hope you
butterflies
would have
went
put
away.
Well, I thought you would put your clothes back on.
I don't know. You
One
ended the
would have
session
assumed he
as the
would have in the
butterflies
boat
went away.
in the
But
walk, but taking
He's
an adventure
actually-
naked doesn't sound fun. But you know, you do.
So you're gonna take.
He's actually been
2d
naked this whole time.
You're gonna take 2d12 of poison damage as mosquitoes and stuff bite you.
I'm actually immune to bullshit.
Oh, is that a new? Is that
damage?
is that a new immunity they added?
A
Or
status
damage
condition.
bullshit.
Yeah. I actually, yeah.
That's in the new playtest, huh?
It's in
Yeah.
6e.
Okay. So in the center
Oh,
of
one.
this cozy cavern room, is a pedestal with 2 golden keys on it, and on the wall opposite the entrance, so straight ahead from you, appears to be a platform with a triangle of keyholes.
So three keyholes then.
It is a cascading triangle, and I thought I had imported a picture of it.
Are you trying to not say it's a Triforce?
It's certainly not a Triforce. It is a cascading
Okay.
triangle of. Wait, hang on. Shit, did I?
I'm trying not to say that there's 3 wet keyholes.
Oh! I do have a copy of it. I just need to drag it into the thing here. Okay, so we'll just.
There's 2 pedestals
we'll add
with
this
keys.
into props. Yes, there was a pedestal with 2 golden keys on it, sitting side by side, and then directly across from you is this.
Ah,
Oh,
It is a
I put
cascading.
both my hands in 1B and
Oh my
2A.
Oh my god.
I love Plinko.
All right.
I drop the key off the top and see if I can land it in the middle.
But it's vertically on a wall, so like you'd have to walk up and put a key into it, like you would a door.
Okay.
Go for it.
I'll-
What do you want
I
to do?
will go
There's
up
2 keys
and
on a
I'll-
pedestal.
I'll grab both keys.
All right,
And I'm gonna
Horace,
put 'em
as
in-
you walk up to the keys and grab them, you notice etched into them are a unique phrase between the key A and key B, as what we're going to call them. So in key A, you see etched in it are the words 5 from the right with 3 in between. And on key B, you read 5 from the left with 3 in between.
from the right with 3 in between. And 5 from the left with 3 in between.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
Actually, while you do this, I'm going to see if I can't lock this in place. Yeah, there we go. So you guys should be able to draw.
Okay, I'm gonna draw where I think it goes. I think it goes. Oh, that's not drawing. How do I?
Yeah, I want it the 3rd row from the bottom.
Yeah, it's the 3rd row from the bottom. Oh, Avery, drawing is you need to send this to the back. It's above the drawing layer.
Okay. Layer. Let me move this to the mount layer. That might work.
No.
Still no. Guess I'll send this to the.
On the
Oh,
layer.
it's backwards.
There we go.
It's backwards.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here, let me clear my drawing.
There you go.
So
Oh shit! And I cleared all
So
your
it-
tokens.
it
There we
it
go.
needs to go here and here.
Yes.
And I put the keys there. 2 spots.
Which key? Which keys?
Uh,
Key A goes what? Key A is 5 from the right. So key A on the. Get my near here. Or key A here, and key B
Okay.
here.
All right. So you both, presumably at the same time, go to put the keys in the wall, and these are like practically at knee height. I mean, this thing's full of keyholes is pretty tall. You go and turn the keys, and you feel a stone mechanism give way as you turn both of the keys counterclockwise.
Mm.
Cool.
But nothing happens.
Mm.
So the keys feel like they engaged something, but you're able to pull them back out.
Can you see if anything on the pedestal changed, or if there's a different pedestal?
Yeah, can I inspect the keys to see if the words change?
Sure. You look at the keys specifically, and the wording of the keys has not changed. And Horace, you go over to inspect the pedestal, and nothing there has changed either.
Ah.
Quite.
Has anything about the wall changed?
It has not, no.
Can I try the second to bottom row directly beneath?
Circle which one you're talking about. That. Gotcha, okay. You go to insert the key. Are you doing both at the same time, or just trying one at a time?
He's pulling out dice. God.
Well, what are you talking about? I'm not doing anything. I'm just organizing things over here.
Sure.
I do them at the same time.
All right. Well, thanks for being honest. As you do, you are going to take 3 lightning damage. As a shock runs through your bodies, you turn both of these keys at the same time.
Shocking.
Seems like you've got a grasp on this.
Okay, it's not those.
Is there anything else in the room that's changed? Wasn't there before?
Not that you can see, no.
What about the? Hold on, I'm gonna try the very bottom. Oh, I can't draw. And I'll do those both at the same time.
Is that key A and B basically vertically in the same spot?
Yeah.
Okay. As you try both of those at the same time, you're going to take 4 lightning damage as both keys shock you.
I want to try this one.
It's fortunate that you aren't soaked. Need I read the clue one more time?
No, I want to try these.
Okay. Well, Horace, you are going to take 4 lightning damage.
I'll hear the clue.
Okay. So key A, and this isn't a clue. This is just what's in the keys. I'll change the mystery music here. Key A reads 5 from the right with 3 in between, and key B reads 5 from the left with 3 in between.
I want. I want to put key A.
Oh.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Can you see what I'm doing?
Yeah, I mean, you can see you circling, but it's not.
Right here?
Yeah. I want key A there, and I want key B Oh. I'm gonna just put in key A for right now.
You put in key A and try to turn it. You're going to take 1 lightning damage.
Can I put in key A and B? So A on here, or sorry, that's a lot. A right here, and B right here.
Jeatz, you put in both keys and turn them, and that stone mechanical feel
Damn right it does. 'Cause
Clicks.
It's 5 from the right and 5 from the left, and there's 3 in between. Suck it, bitches.
exactly. And the
Five from what?
stone
So
platform.
if you start going this way, this is 5. If you start going this way, this is 5, and there are 3 in between. It never said they
Got
couldn't
it.
cross each other.
Yeah, you're right.
You got it. You got it. So Jeatz, playing a high int character. What is your
I have
ability?
+1.
All right. Hey, that's fine. That's higher than average. So Jeatz, you stick both keys in at the same time at the outer edge of this keyhole pyramid, and turn them both at the same time. And you hear behind the stone wall these stone mechanics go to work, and the platform that you're standing on rumbles to life as this 10-foot by 10-foot square of stone starts to very slowly rise out of the ground. And stone that was otherwise hidden to you appears to move as if it was like a piece of steel moving up like a belt. So yeah, this 10-foot square stone platform starts to rumble to life and starts to go upwards.
I back up so that I can... Wait, like the platform itself is going upwards? Like I can ride it upwards?
Yes, like it's an elevator.
Okay, then I'm riding it.
Hop on.
Rush on.
I stick one
Alright.
key in one of the locks and touch my friends so they all get shocked.
All right, yeah, you'll take 1 lightning damage. No, it doesn't do any damage. Are you holding onto the keys, or you? Because otherwise they would like snap off in the locks, basically.
No, I grab them, but then I pretend to put it in the lock, and I use prestidigitation to create a minor effect of them being slightly shocked.
Yeah, you take 0 lightning damage, or 0.4 lightning damage rounding down. All right. So yeah, this stone lift rumbles to life, and you all hop onto it, perhaps a little cramped. But it goes up for a while, and eventually up above you can see a little bit of light. The lift rattles for a while, and the light above you grows brighter, and a quiet melody grows louder. The sound of a lute and whistle tune sounds sweetly in your ear. The lift finally reaches its destination, and you're greeted with the source of the music. And give me just a second here. Alrighty.
Scene change.
Did I? Yes, a scene change indeed.
Stonehenge.
Did I? No, I think I would have put him somewhere else. There he is. You see the source of the music, and you guys are starting here at this stone monstrosity down here. As the lift rattles to the top of the waterfall, I'll just put Almyre down there as an example of where you're starting. The lift finally reaches its destination, and you're greeted with the source of the music. A figure sits in the middle of the stream leading to the waterfall. Small boulders dot the river, but unmistakably you see 7 small stones perfectly spaced in a circle around the figure. Their back is turned to you, but you can see a metal carapace, a guitar, and an unmistakable crane head as it turns its neck and looks to you all.
as the elevator goes up, can I shape change into the way Lady Loreaux looks?
Can you turn yourself transparent at all?
That
would be a big factor.
As an action, you can change your appearance and voice to determine the specifics, including your coloration, hair, sex, height, weight, and can change your size between medium and small. You can look like another race, though none of your game statistics change. Well, I have to have the same basic arrangement of limbs, but it doesn't say I can't change transparencies.
I feel like that would be easily exploitable.
Hmm.
I'm just Googling it really quick. No, you may not.
Okay.
Because that would be like a camouflage of sorts, and there's nothing in the wording saying that it allows camouflage. So, as this lift rattles to the top and finally comes to a stop, I'll turn the music down here just a hair. This figure with a crane head looks over to you, over its shoulder with its bird eyes. So it's looking perpendicularly, but its eye is still facing you. Oh, God. Where is it? What brings you here?
The crane sounds like that.
Yeah, it has a metal carapace. You would have no experience with Warforged or anything like that, but it does not look organic and for like most of its body. It does have 2 legs and 2 arms, but its head is otherwise that of a crane. Speak.
Hello.
Go ahead.
Are you Master Mongo?
I am. What brings you here?
We have been tasked with finding you and perhaps asking if we could borrow one of your stones.
Borrow. What a silly word.
Well, to be fair, I don't know what she plans to do with it, so that's fair. I assume
She?
Loreaux.
To whom do you refer?
Are you familiar with Lady Loreaux?
Yes.
What do you know about her?
She wants these stones.
That's
You're
it?
both just very honest.
I have taken it
That's
upon myself to protect these 7 stones from the evils of the wild. Like you.
what makes us evil? Or are you just talking about me specifically?
You know Lady Loreaux are running errands for Lady Loreaux. You are in bed with evil.
Oh. I don't think I've actually been in bed with anybody. What is she evil?
she wants to steal that is not hers. So logic dictates yes.
But what
Can
if
I
she
do
wants?
Can I
sorry.
do an insight check on him?
Yeah.
I'm specifically just trying to see if, to him, evil is just like lawful good.
Yeah. Roll me that.
Never
insight.
mind. I got a nat one.
This is a fucking weird robot crane on a fucking waterfall. You got no idea.
I'm gonna call out in Lady Lorema's voice. You think me to be evil?
Yes.
Why would I be evil when I just seek to spread my protection?
I will not be drawn into an argument that which I cannot win.
So, if you acknowledge you can't win, does that not mean that I am not evil?
It matters not. My task is simple. Protect these stones. That is it. It is not my task to indulge you in pointless conversation.
But my request is not to harm the stones in any sort of way. You would not be abandoning your task by letting us remove it from this place. As long as it is protected, are you not fulfilling your duty?
It is not protected if it is not under my care.
What if we traded a stone for a stone?
Explain.
Well, we take one of your stones and we replace it with a different stone.
Is it a sacred stone?
Yes.
I think it's sacred.
Roll me a group deception check and we'll just roll the average.
God. Can I give us advantage since I'm pretending to be Loreaux?
Ooh.
You were not pretending to be Lorema. You're using her voice. It's not.
Yeah, that's me trying to be her.
What makes you think
15.
that Mongo even knows what Lorema looks like?
Exactly. It's not about him knowing what Lorraine looks like. I got a 19.
I also got a 19.
Jesus.
22.
22. Okay, so what's that average out to? Let's see. That would be 21 and 17. 17, 21 makes 19 average. God damn it. I'm going to have Mongo roll an insight check. I cannot guarantee that this will not turn into something. But swear to God, Mongo rolled a natural 18 on his insight check.
So what's his bonus?
+1.
That's right, boys. +1. So we win.
Meet it, beat it, baby.
Well, okay. Does that apply? So does that apply when it comes to deception versus insight? Who's the real?
Wait, didn't
who's
we
the real
average
one
to
doing the
21?
defending? No, you averaged to 19. I did the average. Is weird in my head. Can someone actually fuck it. I will do the actual. I did it on paper. 15 plus 19 plus 19 plus 21 divided by 4 is 18.5. So technically he beat you by 0.5, but if you round up, it's a 19.
Rollies.
Anyway, I just hear me out. As your DM, just hear me out. What was the last thing you guys said?
To
Can we
trade a stone.
If you wish to trade a stone, I will acquiesce on one condition. you are able to take one stone and jump over the waterfall with it in your possession.
Can I roll a perception check on the stones?
Yes,
That's easy enough.
please do.
17.
So with the 17, you see dotted around, and this is like a heavy flow of water, but it's not that deep. It's like three feet deep at most. But on these 7 boulders that are sticking up out of the water, placed on each one of them, perfectly balanced, is a stone about the size of a bar of soap, basically. Like a river stone that you might find. And they vary in color a little bit, but they are mostly brown and definitely you can hold in your hand. But they're very smooth.
Oh.
And I...
Oh, sorry.
No, yeah, go ahead.
I would like to go to pick one up.
So, Almyre, that would mean wading through the water, pretty much.
Okay. Go and wade through the water.
Okay, so as you take a step into the water, you see Master Mongo tense up, and I don't know if you guys have noticed. You might recognize the figure in the token of Master Mongo.
I can't remember what it's from, but
Is that the dude from the dungeon?
What, the dungeon?
No, Reed just sent a picture of it in the group.
No,
Yeah,
Reed sent a picture of it in our group
That's
text.
something my coworker came up with.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Oh my god. Okay. That was the big review. I mean, I think this whole thing's fun, but whatever. That's behind the scenes stuff. So Almyre, you take a step into the water, and as you do, it's very, very difficult to walk through. So mechanically, all of the water is difficult terrain. So it'll cost you double movement to get anywhere.
Okay.
But you see Master Mongo put his guitar down on the ground and stand up straight. And you see lightning spark in his fingertips.
Well, wait.
Do you wish to start now?
No, you said that we could trade, but we just had to...
We may
Take
trade
jump
on the
off.
condition that you can jump over the edge of this waterfall.
Well, I can jump over the edge.
As in, you may take one and try to jump over the edge. But
Well, that's what I was trying
will
to
stop
do.
you.
Oh.
I didn't get that part.
Okay.
So, Almyre, I'm going to put you here, and Master Mongo's ready, so if you guys have anything else you want to do, I think we're about to roll initiative.
Okay, I have an idea in this. If we don't want to fight Master Mongo, what if? So I know both Jeatz and I have very high deception, athletics, and I've got a minor illusion. Can we sneak, take one of the stones, minor illusion a stone on there like it hasn't been taken, and be like, "Ah, sorry, we changed our mind, and peace out."
Oh.
Yeah. We might have to only take like maybe one round of an attack if we do that, so it'd be good. I know depends on where his initiative is.
Wait, doesn't one of us have freaking mage hand?
I also have mage hand. Yeah, that's true.
Greg rock, my dude.
10 pounds. So grab the rock and run. Is this the plan?
I guess what you could mage hand. Could you like send it to the back? We could just kind of distract him.
Uh-huh.
What? No, just grab the rock and we'll go back down. Can I do a perception check? Is there a way back down from where we are?
There is
Off
not
the
a way back
waterfall.
down that you can see. It is just scraggly rock.
I can get us down.
How?
We jump.
So there does not appear like the way that the elevator has ended. There is not a gap, basically. It is floor and all walls. Like you quite literally are exiting an elevator.
Is the key thing still there?
No,
That's
the
down
key thing
below.
stayed. The key thing stayed in the wall. That's why I said the key would snap
Oh,
off if you didn't take
got
out
it,
of the
got
wall.
it, got it, got it, got it.
Mhm.
I'm fine with either. I think the other.
Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and
I
roll
think-
initiative. Let's go ahead and roll initiative.
I think we try the clone, fake rock one.
I got a 13.
4.
Also a 13.
Jeatz. Who's
7.
I have a 14 dex,
got a 7.
Caleb.
I have a 14 dex as well.
Oh,
Roll off.
Do I just re-roll? Yeah.
roll off.
D20 or D6?
Yep. D20.
You guys 10.
20.
All right, so Almyre, you have a 14 functionally, and Jeatz, you've got a 13. Okay, and then in the Discord, when in the wild, let me delete the last. Yep, delete that, and then paste the new link. All right. So, Master Mongo is going to go first. You are very close in initiative. And he is going to jump off of this rock and use arcane boosters to fly over and land and perfectly straddle the rock that is sitting on this stone.
Well, shall we begin?
Yep.
Almyre, that is
So-
your turn.
Um,
Need I
I'm
remind
going-
you, before we get too far into this, that this waterfall is 100 feet tall.
oh, I know. I got it.
just keep that in mind. So you will cap out at 10d6 of damage in theory if you hit the ground from the top of this waterfall.
Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cast Expeditious Retreat on myself. I will...
I'll change up the music here.
That gives me dash action now, and as a bonus action until the spell ends. It is concentration.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use my movement, 5, 10, 15, to get
It is
to
difficult.
the rock.
This is difficult terrain, mind you.
Yes, so
So
that is
it's
my
double-
full movement.
Double movement cost. Okay.
Yes, so that's full movement. I will then grab the rock and
Okay.
expeditiously retreat.
All right. So, Mongo is going to use his reaction
Mhm.
to steal the rock back from you. So you're going to make opposed sleight of hand checks.
Opposed sleight of hand. Okay.
Yes.
What did you get?
A 17.
Got a 9.
So Mongo swipes the rock from you and is now holding it in his possession.
Too slow.
Can I use an action instead of retreating to try to grab it away from him?
You may attempt your action to try and steal it back from him, but it will be another opposed sleight of hand.
Okay.
Well, this is quite the scene.
Oof, that's even worse.
Another 17.
That's Oh, wow. All right, well, never mind. Not getting it back. Okay, well, that did not pay off, and that ends my turn.
Oh.
Did you
is it
think
mine?
this would be easy?
Actually, yes, I had a whole plan in my head.
All right, it is now Jeatz's turn.
I'm going to cast Maximilian's Earthen Grasp on him. So he has to make a strength saving throw.
Strength. His strongest suit. How's a 15 fare?
That's my DC. Okay.
Mates it, bites it.
On a failed save. Yeah, there's no. Wow, that's kind of shitty for a second level spell. Alright, well, you know what time it is, boys.
Fireball.
Dick slap.
I passed, we're good.
You're just gonna end your turn.
Uh,
By the way, you can
I
like
can't-
run and jump. By the way, it's like Almyre. I'm sure your strength score isn't that great, but like you could have jumped, like run and jump into the water instead of trudging through it. If anything, Baldur's Gate has taught me is like just fucking jump everywhere.
I'm gonna, bless you. I am probably gonna run and jump to be as close as I can to Almyre. So how does that work? It's like my strength score.
If you have got a 10 feet running start, which would be like the back of the square that you're in to here, you can jump your strength score in feet, which like is basically rounding up. So you can either jump 10 feet if you've got 5 to
I've got
10
a 13.
strength. So yeah, we'd round up to 15.
So I'd go run here,
Mm-hmm.
then jump 15 feet to
5,
here.
10. Yep.
So then that'd be 20 feet of movement, or 10, or 30 feet of, or 25 feet of movement.
How much does your jump cost? How much does jump cost in movement 5e? Each foot you cover when jumping costs a foot of movement. So you basically walked that distance. It just wasn't difficult terrain because you jumped.
So 5, 10, 15, 20. So I'm gonna move 5 more, but it'll count as 10 because it's in the water. So it's
Right.
30 feet.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Alright, that's my turn.
All right. This is a molasses of an encounter, but this is more of a puzzle than it is an encounter. All right, Ka, that would be your turn.
Okay. Sorry. Okay, I was gonna do the same thing. So, 10 feet start, and then 15-foot jump here. And I guess gonna make an attack on dude. Let's see.
Oh, guys, I've had the filter on this whole time. You could have told me to turn it off.
Yeah.
I was enjoying it. It was so good.
It was not intentional, but all right.
Okay.
Bring it.
Make a rapier attack.
Alrighty.
Let's see. Does a 14 hit?
14 is gonna miss.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh, sorry. It will hit. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I calculated DC wrong.
Okay, then in that case, I'm going to do, let's see, 7 regular damage, and I'm going to use or 11 regular damage, and use my sneak attack to add 7, so that is 18 damage. And that's it.
Alrighty. Cool. That is Horace's turn.
So what's the deal with jumping? The strength? +4?
So you can jump a distance equal to your strength modifier. So if your strength is 18, you can jump 20 feet as long as you have a 10-foot running start from the back of the square that you're in. And we'll say like straight line distance is fine if we don't have to round up. Because like if you've got 18 strength, then you can basically just jump 20 feet. So like if you wanted to jump here, you could.
Yeah, I'm going to jump
using
there.
20 feet.
And then I'm going to... I want to grapple Mango.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so that is an athletics check on your part, and an acrobatics check on Master Mongo's part. It's a
18.
dirty 20.
Oh,
Mongo's quite dexterous. As you're trying to reach through both Almyre and Jeatz, and you're standing in this water, so you don't exactly have the best of footing, especially as this water is flowing past you. And you go to grab out at Master Mongo standing on this rock, and he just lifts one of his legs up, lightning fast, and you just whiff, and he puts it back down.
You cannot
I guess I just
grab me.
got you, robotic bird. I'll action surge and I'll try to grapple him again.
All right. 21.
Oh,
What am I doing? Athletics?
Athletics, yeah.
23.
23.
nice.
You okay?
Yeah.
Wow, you have barely. So he lifts his leg up, makes this little quip, puts it back down, and in a flash, you grab his leg as you're standing there.
Wait, what's this?
You now have him grappled, so his movement speed is 0. That said, it is now Master Mongo's
Somebody
turn.
grab the damn rock.
I'm glad that all of you could join me.
And you see Master Mongo slowly lower himself down and put both of his hands in the water. And lightning starts to spark from his fingertips. Everyone make me a Constitution saving throw as lightning erupts throughout the river in a 10-foot square around him. Or rather, a 15-foot square. I love the silly music as you guys are getting fucked. It's so fun.
Yes.
15.
Kaz
I
got-
I have a +3. I'm downstairs real quick.
Does he
Kaz
get
got
hurt
3,
too?
and
It's a
Ooh. Jeatz has a 6.
That's gonna fail.
dirty 20 for Almyre.
That didn't
Almyre,
count.
that
I didn't roll it. I'm just kidding.
Almyre, that will pass. The DC was a 15. So was Almyre the only one to pass?
Yeah.
Hello?
Is it 15?
Yeah.
Does meets it, beats it count?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I got 15.
So those of you that pass, so Almyre and Horace, you are going to only take half of this. But that is, wow, I rolled phenomenally. That's 18 lightning damage for those of you that didn't pass.
Oh my god.
Oh.
And 9 for those of you that did. That said, Horace, you still have a hold on old Master Mongo here. And that is a recharge ability, so you don't have to worry about that happening every turn. Just saying.
Unless we do.
Unless you do. Okay, and Master Mongo is not going to go anywhere because that is an action. So that takes us to Almyre. That is your turn.
Okay, I'm going to, if Horace allows, grab the rock from Horace.
Well, I don't have the rock. He still has the rock. I just grappled him.
Yeah.
Oh.
So would
Master
he
Mongo's
be
still
able
holding on to this rock in particular? Now there are 6 other rocks. Spread out the red here, but
No, this is our rock. Damn it.
Yeah, I'm gonna
If they were to try to steal the rock from him, would they get an advantage now that he's grappled?
He
sure,
has
yeah.
disadvantage on athletics check.
Or I guess would he roll with disadvantage?
Does he have disadvantage?
Yeah,
on
he'd roll with
acrobatics
disadvantage.
check. Grappled.
I think so.
I've played this game for like fucking years. Grappling is still one of those things that's your speed
Just
becomes
doesn't
0.
come up that often.
No, the only thing is his speed is 0. There's nothing else that's like, I mean, at least relevant for this.
Then I guess maybe it's worth it just to go for the other fucking rock.
This is just as much a puzzle.
If we were to take more rocks to Lady Loreaux, would she be stronger? If we took her like 2 or 3 rocks, would she have, I guess, more power?
Go ahead and roll me an insight check, I guess.
Uh, 16.
She probably only needs 1. She just asked for 1. I mean, if you brought her more, I'm sure she'd be pleased, but it doesn't stand to reason that it would like increase your favor with her at all, if that's what you were thinking.
All right. Cool.
All right, I got a plan. Okay. I'm going to go for another rock. So I have movement, action, and bonus action available to move because of my expeditious retreat. Oh, I need to do a saving throw on that, don't I? I took 9 damage.
Con saving throw, so just a 10 con save.
Fuck, I failed.
Wow. All right. No more expeditious retreat, unfortunately.
So I just have movement and action.
Yep.
Damn it, that sucks. I knew I should have used the other die.
Puzzle.
I don't know what I want to do. Yeah, I'll go for another rock. So this would be 10, 20, 30. So that's another 10. Grab the rock.
Okay, that's a free action.
Cool. Did he take an opportunity attack on me as I moved out of his range?
He did get his reaction back. No, he will not take. He will not use his reaction to opportunity attack you.
So, with rock in hand, I will go 20, 30. And shout to everybody, jump, trust me.
Wait,
Ka is down and cannot jump.
Oh, are you out?
It's down.
What?
Oh boy.
Oh,
If someone wants to grab Ka and throw them over the edge. Or
Okay, so
sacrifice.
how do you all understand this this encounter to end? Almyre, you said jump, trust me. What does that mean?
we're jumping
trying
off
to
the
be sneaky.
waterfall.
Only one of you needs to jump over the waterfall with a rock into your possession.
Is he not going to chase us?
Well, he may, but only one person needs to escape, as it were, with a stone.
Hmm.
While you're thinking about that, how about we take a BRB? Just maybe consider some strategies here. This is an encounter unlike any other I think I've ever made, and I'm very happy that it's turned into a bit of a brain teaser. All right. Okay, welcome back. All right, we are starting back with Jetz's turn.
All right, I move 15 feet. I move 10, 20 to pick up this rock. And then 30. And then I throw it over the edge.
Okay, what's your strength score?
13.
13. What's a reasonable? I think 10 times your strength score is probably reasonable throw distance
Yeah, that makes sense.
for something that's like not.
I looked it up and I couldn't find anything.
Oh, it's an improvised thrown weapon. Is 20 feet or 60 feet with disadvantage, which I guess I would consider that. Yeah,
Well, it's a good thing it's 60 feet this way.
is it exactly 60 feet? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Too bad you must have it in your
Three.
possession.
I grabbed it.
Well, it's not in your possession any longer if you throw it now, is it?
You got
Oh, that's
you
fine.
got jump up with it.
I'm gonna throw it across now.
So, I mean, you've already thrown it over the waterfall.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm throwing it over the
But it's
waterfall.
But it's not in your possession.
But you have
I'm
to be
aware.
with it going over.
I'm aware of the rules.
Okay.
All right. Anything else you'd like to do, Jeatz?
Let's see. What the fuck is happening on my computer? I guess I'm gonna cast Chaos Bolt on Mongo over there. Does a dirty 20 hit?
Yes, 30-20 hits.
Oh boy, I get to roll some dice.
Rolling dice.
9 damage.
Of what kind?
Oh, 1 or 6. Acid.
All right.
And I pass my wild magic.
All right. That takes us on to Caw. What will Caw be doing?
Okay, I will text you my death saving throw.
Oh, because Caw is down.
It's down, yes.
That's right. Again.
Once a session, basically, at this point.
Keep it up.
You get yourself some dice.
I know.
Because everyone can see what you're.
You can also
Yeah.
just send. You can also read if you when you click your D20, you can just send it to yourself,
Oh,
and people won't see it. Like no one can see that I just rolled a nat 20.
Just
Fuck.
out of curiosity, why do we do this? Why do we do death saves as a secret
We do-
thing? And the other rules
We do private death saves because it ups the ante considerably. And if anyone is happening to be looking at D&D Beyond right now, you would know why we do death saves privately.
Because metagaming is a thing. Reed.
Because metagaming is the thing. Because if you had rolled, let's say just a 17, I'm just throwing out a random number out there, they would know that they would have at least 2 more turns to pick you up before you.
I
quite
see.
literally
I
die
see.
outright.
Okay. I see.
But if
like,
you
right
fail
now,
a death
theoretically, we
save,
have
then it's
no
down to
idea.
maybe 1 turn. But, you know, let's say you roll a nat 1, then it's like, oh shit, we literally have to pick him up because he could fail again. And then you just
I
be dead
got you.
out.
Okay. That makes sense.
Okay. So with that, we are moving over to Horace. So Horace, let's just set the scene on what the hell's happened recently. Mostly because I need a mental reset on the imagery. So you have grabbed Master Mongo by the leg, but Master Mongo reached down and shocked the water and did a number on everyone, sending Ka down even. But Almyre was able to run over to a rock in the distance to your left and grab a stone, and also Jeatz was able to go over and grab a stone, and this time actually threw it over the edge of the waterfall, but nothing happened, and Master Mongo said that you must have possession of the stone when it goes over the waterfall. So, what are you doing?
Hmm. I guess I will. Maybe attack him with a.
Sure. Yeah.
He's on death's door, right? I did
What,
9 damage to him.
What?
Yeah, I'll attack him.
Sure. Yeah, you may roll me that attack roll. What are you attacking with exactly? Since if you have him grappled with one hand.
I guess my dagger.
All right. So in your offhand, roll me that attack roll with your dagger.
24 to hit.
24 is definitely gonna hit.
Okay. That is 6 damage.
6 damage. All right.
And then I want to do a disarming attack to try to disarm him of the rock.
Interesting. You all right? Yeah, you definitely could do that. What kind of save do I need to make, or check?
Well, I can spend a spirited dice and I can add the damage. So let me just roll that for damage. So that is 4 extra dams.
4 extra dams. Okay.
You must make a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw. Right. That's a 5.
That's a fail. Drop that rock.
All right. So yeah, Master Mongo. I can't even believe I never gave him a name.
Mongo.
Master Mongo drops that rock. And in fact, let
Can
me
I-
see if I can't find something to represent the rocks that you guys have picked up. So we'll say that Master Mongo has this item thing as the rock here. And he drops it on the rock underneath him. And then, Caleb, you also said that you threw one over the edge of the waterfall, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're just going to put that bad boy right there. And then, Almyre, do you have possession of a rock? Or what did you do with it? I can't
I do.
recall. Okay.
It's in my hand.
Well, we will put that.
Wait, which
little
way
rock on you.
is the? Which way does the waterfall drop off?
Up on the top of the battle map. So everything's flowing
Oh, okay.
this way.
Oh, I thought
Wait,
it
I thought the waterfall was the other way, so I
was
thought.
behind us.
wait, and
Oh,
so Jeatz correctly drew a measurement stick to the north of the map.
Yeah.
I just thought he was joking and throwing it that way. I didn't think
No, I threw it off the fucking side, dumbass.
Okay.
well, can I make an adjustment of moving towards the edge of the waterfall? Because that's where I thought I was moving.
What, just like right here?
I was there. I had an extra 20 feet, or like 10 feet. So
Sure.
in the other direction instead of
Fine.
back this way.
Sure.
I thought it was behind us. So that would be 1, 2. So I'd be going 1, 2.
Put yourself in a square.
Am I not?
You are not in a square at all.
Oh.
Thank you.
So I guess can I use like a free action to throw the stone?
You may use a free action to pick up the stone. And at that point, it's in your possession, but you may not... to throw something would be your action.
Okay, I'll pick it up. I guess that's my turn.
Okay.
Or can I like ungrapple, or is that still like move or what?
I mean, if you want, as another free action, you can just like let Master Mago go if you want.
No, I won't. I'll hold on for now. So I'll end my turn there.
Master Mago is finally going to use his reaction to steal the stone back from you. So that is a
Son of a
post-sleight of hand
bitch.
check. I didn't roll hot, but
I didn't roll hot as well. I lost an 8.
All right, so Master Mago steals the rock back from you.
You may not have this stone.
Okay. And that's Master Mago's turn, but you're still holding on to him, right, Horace? You're still grappling him? Sean?
Sorry, my headphones just cut out real quick. What'd you say?
Oh, you're still grappling him, right? Like, still holding on to him?
Yeah.
Okay. He is going to make an attack roll. He's going to use his lightning grasp. Does a 13 hit?
Yes.
13 hits. All right. He is going to do 4 lightning damage. Are you down? He does 4 lightning damage. Are you still up? And he's no because of the grappling. Okay. With that, he is going to bonus action Misty Step. You see his arcane jetpacks that he used to jump earlier spark a little bit, and he's going to thwip out of existence and is going to appear right here, stone in hand, in front of you, Almyre. And that will be his turn. Almyre, that is now your turn.
This guy sucks.
Hey, he's all about
right.
dexterity and movement, man. You have 7 stones to pick from.
We're going, running by him. 5.
He's going to use his reaction to steal the stone from you.
Is that something he can do?
Yes, he did it earlier. He can use his reaction if someone moves out of his reach. Instead of he's not taking opportunity attack. He's taking opportunity steal.
Okay.
That is an opposed sleight of hand. He didn't roll well.
Is it opposed?
It's opposed sleight of hand, yeah.
Ooh, that looks like double digits. I got a 14.
Rolled an 11.
Woo.
He
Keep
fails.
it. So it's 10, 20, 30 for 30 for movement, and then action is 10, 20, 30. That ends my turn.
All right, Jeatz.
Sorry, I was muted. McKinley called me.
The question is Ka gonna fail another death save? Which I
Wait,
know it's
hold
supposed
on,
to be
no.
secret.
No, wait, before I I have one more face step. So I can move another 30 feet.
Yeah, but you're all the way up there. my
Oh,
dude.
not oh. So it wasn't about using the Ring of Healing Word. Got it.
What?
Oh, nothing.
It's an item you have in your possession.
Oh, no. Yeah, no, I've already used it.
But you took a short rest. It recharges
Oh,
on
is
a
it for
short
short
rest.
rest? I thought it was per long rest. Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
for short rest.
Cool. No, I'm going off the edge.
It's written in the
Um,
bag.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm over the edge, baby.
Wait, this is difficult terrain. Did you have that
It's
much movement?
face step. Teleportation.
Holy shit, he did it. He fucking did it. Okay. Sorry, let me get my thoughts oriented here.
And
Is the waterfall still going? Oh, the waterfall's still going. I thought I was hearing static in my ear.
reaction,
That's what I want to hear.
featherfall.
Perfect. Fucking perfect. So, let's just replay. Almyre, you see Master Mongo appear in front of you, basically hovering on the water because he kind of effectively has fly. He appears in front of you, and as you try and move around him, he, fast as lightning, tries to grab at the stone that you have in your possession. But you're able to pull it out of the way and keep running. And you can see as the water is falling over the cliff, you phase out of existence using your inherent phase step ability, and you appear right on the edge of the waterfall and start to fall over with this stone in your possession. And immediately cast Featherfall on yourself. And as you're falling slowly, you can kind of see the water falling slowly behind you. So we'll leave you with that as you're falling slowly to the ground, not taking any fall damage for the 100 feet that you're falling. For those of you that are still up here, however, you see Master Mongo misty step, as it were, back onto this main rock and look at you, Jeatz, and you, Horace. Horace, you also see Ka is down, but we'll come back to that in a second.
It would appear that I have failed in my task to protect these sacred stones, so you may leave with the one that your friend has taken. I would ask that you leave.
Is the stone that I threw magically reappeared?
I will find it if you're so concerned.
Mm.
But I feel like take it, can't see us. He won't be able to find it. Maybe he just, lost it.
I guess
Doesn't
it
know
really
yet.
matter. All right, well let's get out of here then.
Can you go back down the elevator?
Ka still just casually dying in the water.
I pick him up. But can we go back down the elevator?
Yeah, so you can pick up Ka. Both of you, Jeatz and Horace, roll me a medicine check. We'll say DC 13 to bring him back up to 1 HP instead of just stabilizing him.
Medicine.
12.
That's a 2, but the dice is on its side, so I guess that counts because it's digital. So,
All right, so at least at the moment, Ka, you're stabilized. You don't have to roll any more death saves, but you are still unconscious.
Nice.
So Horace will have to carry you, at least for the time being.
I pick him up.
I will descend the elevator.
Big baby.
And the elevator starts to go down. And we'll cut back to Almyre. You are falling slowly with this stone in your hand, and you're able to control your fall. Do you fall on the stones? Do you fall on the shore? What's going through your mind as you're going down this beautiful cascade?
Oh yeah, I looked back as like I appeared in midair right over the waterfall, and just kind of put my feet up in the air with my hands behind my back, and just
Like you're in a
drifted.
hammock?
Yeah, like I'm in a hammock,
All right.
and just drifted down until I was about to reach the bottom, and I put like a ballerina toe touch onto one sharp rock, just balanced.
Perfect. So you are waiting there for some time before the lift rattles to a halt for those of you three that are taking the elevator down. What are you three doing that are in this cavern?
Trying to find a healing potion because I have 2 HP, which I don't have, and asking around if anybody has one.
Wait a minute.
I think we have one left as a party.
Yeah, we have one left. Well, then we took a short rest. We also have that ring. Then.
Oh, true.
So, the potion of healing for Ka, and then the healing word on you, Jeatz.
I mean, if there's a ring of healing, we can just wait till we meet back up with Almyre.
Oh my god. Hey, you guys want to know something funny?
Uh-huh.
I have gloves of swimming and climbing on.
Oh my god.
That's good. That's good. See, I completely forgot I had given that to y'all. So this encounter could have been so much easier.
Does that just mean that, like, it wouldn't have been...
That's good.
Difficult terrain.
Yeah, water and climbing do not count as difficult terrain, and I think you have advantage on athletics checks or acrobatics checks to climb.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
+5.
Huh. Love to see it. All right. So you all regroup at the bottom of the waterfall, and Jeatz, I'm not going to make you redo your shape water to get out of the waterfall.
Okay.
So you all kind of regroup at the base of this waterfall. There's still the canoe there with a crane embedded in it, and as you guys sort of like are walking around, you see Master Mongo sort of like hovering there at the edge of the waterfall, looking down on you from 100 feet above.
I wave.
Master Mongo does not wave back.
I didn't expect him to. Okay, well, do we meet up with Almyre? Do we see her?
Yeah, Almyra's just hanging out. Almyra, are you still, ballerina point on the tip of one of these rocks? Okay.
Yeah, I'm just waiting.
I look at Almyre and go, "Hey, you still happen to have that ring? We're hurt a little bit."
Oh, yes. I think I can only do one though. On a creature.
That's a bummer.
Who has the lowest? Would be able to.
I'm at 2. So.
Ka's dead or down, so by him. We also that.
Oh.
We have a healing potion, unless we don't want to waste that.
We do have one healing potion, yes. Although, unless we plan to fight Lady Loreaux, I don't imagine. At least I hope not, anyways. we'll have any more trouble until we can get back to the inn and sleep.
Hmm. And maybe we choose a ring on Ka and then
Yeah.
see where we go.
See
What happens?
We can go from there. Yeah. I will cast Healing Word on Ka. And Ka, are you ready? You get 7 health.
All right.
Hey, that's pretty good. Yeah, God,
I
you're
don't know
practically
if this adventuring thing is for me.
All right. All right. So, Almyre, you use your ring to bring Ka back, but also, I'm assuming you put the stone from the Seven Stones Cascade in your pocket, as it were. Cool. So what do you guys do next? There is still the canoe sitting on these rocks. Master Mongo is still looking down on you from above, using his arcane propulsion to stare down at you. It's probably about 3-4 o'clock at this point. The sun is starting to set. The shadows of the trees are starting to fall upon one another.
As quick as I think the canoe would be, I don't think it would be wise to enter Lady Loreaux's territory from the water with the stone already in hand. I think it would be best to approach by land. That way we still have some upper hand on negotiation.
Could we potentially go back to the village and sleep there and then meet Lady Lorena in the morning? I mean, it's understandable that this mission may have taken more than a few hours.
Yeah.
Yes, you absolutely may go back to Widdershins. Widdershins is kind of like a middle point if you want to take a small detour. And the way that the river works is it's a bit of a triangle. The bridge that Widdershins connects to is kind of like the extending point of this river, but it is otherwise the lake and then Seven Stones Cascade. If that makes sense. Like it's a bit of a triangle.
So yeah, let's just
So you all
head
took
back.
the hypotenuse to get here, but if you want to take, the third leg of the triangle, sorry, it's fucking stupid. Yeah, so you may go back to Widdershins for the night, if you feel like taking a rest.
Thanks.
Let's do that.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. So all of you feeling quite weary. Wow, that is not how you pronounce that word. Feeling quite weary from your travels of the day, plus meeting Master Mongo. You cross the rocky part of the river on the correct side, as it were, and you find your way to Widdershins this evening. And we'll get some birds going. I freaking love these birds. You find your way back to, where is Widdershins? There we are.
Where is Widdershins?
All right, and I will. Yes, I will move your tokens to where they would have. You guys are coming in from the north here. Sorry, from upseas. Along the bank of the river. Coming south, and you're coming from a part of the village that you maybe haven't seen before. Perhaps Horace, maybe you have. But the sun is definitely setting. The shadows have gotten long. You see a few sheep in the pen over here, grazing on some grass. There's a few herbs, a few stalks of corn growing in the small garden over here. But otherwise, the river is flowing quite peacefully next to the village, and the sun is setting. So, what are you all doing in this moment in particular?
Fucking ready to see Flump.
What up, Flump?
What up, Flump?
We're here to sleep, eat, and see Flump.
And you've already slept and eaten. Wait.
uh,
I mean,
I think I'm pretty close to death. I think I just head to bed. Like I greet Flump and the folks. Wait, which way are we coming in from? We're coming from the
Upseas,
northwest, right?
Yep.
Upseas, lefties. Okay. Cool. Then yeah, I'm gonna come, I think, into the like the inn, and then just kind of make my greeting, give everyone kind of the solemn bow, and then request a room.
You see, Flump is floating in the middle of the dining room. Just, just sort of like cleaning things up. Has like a dust rag in hand. Cleaning a table off. Just like kind of doing whatever they can to keep themselves occupied. And you see Flump lights up this like neon pink at seeing you again, and it closes its eyes for a second. You can see it's concentrating. And then you see Cardigan walks out of the kitchen in the back. And she says, "Oh, I'm so happy to see you again. I did not think you'd be back so soon. Oh, please, come in. Please tell me of your adventures. It's only been a day. What? Please tell me all that's happened. Please take a seat. I'll happily feed you dinner. Of course, the beds are always made. In fact, if you want the same bedrooms as before, we can have it. Flump, please go fetch them some drinks, please." And you see Flump floats through the bar and goes into the back room to prepare a few glasses of drink. Yes, Cardigan invites you in, invites you to sit down to have some dinner.
I think I wave off the dinner and go to bed.
Perhaps.
Like without being rude, like just say like I appreciate it, but
Of course. Yes, of course. Of course. Well, just perhaps I'll bring you some bread before you find yourself asleep. How about that? And a glass of water.
yes, that would be much appreciated. Thank you.
and Cardigan, a hot bath would be wonderful. I've been positively electrified today.
I'm sorry we don't have any baths here, but I hesitate to say that you could bathe in the river because it's quite dangerous.
The fountain looks nice.
Perhaps tomorrow we could arrange a bath in the fountain. We do it occasionally. Ever since Lady Lorema has showed up, we've kind of had to bathe in the fountain instead of in the river. But I think perhaps we can arrange something tomorrow, sort of impromptu for the saviors of the village, as it were.
Yes, town bathing day in the fountain.
Well, of course, everyone takes their turn. There's no untoward business happening in the fountain on town bathing day.
Tend to skip that day.
And you, Miss Almyre, what can I do for you? Almyre, I'll bring your token to the tavern.
She said she wanted to try whiskey again.
Oh, is that right? Well, it's quite a strong beverage. Austin, are you there?
I am here. I'm going to have dinner.
Dinner. Oh, okay. Yes, please sit down. I shall have dinner right at. And Cardigan goes back behind the bar. And Flump brings out a few drinks. 2 glasses of whiskey, 2 flagons of dark ale. Jeatz, go ahead and give me a perception check as you have gone to bed.
Okay. That's a 2. And I already used Tides of Chaos. That sucks. Okay. That's a 3 total.
Well, nothing suspicious going on here.
You can hear voices going on. They may not sound familiar, but you can hear voices going on. And you're not sure where they're coming from as you lay down to go to the bed. So Flump brings out... yes?
Can Pascal give me advantage? No, I'm just kidding.
Absolutely the fuck not. Pascal, good night.
That's what I thought. I had a dream.
Yeah, Jeatz, you pass out.
I have a dream.
Almost incapacitated.
That is,
So Flump drops off your beverages and floats back behind the bar, and then Cardigan drops off your dinner, and then as she does, you see her kind of walk off into the bedroom corridor, as you all would know it down, and you kind of see her walk into this room as well. For those of you that are in the main dining area.
All right. Well, eat. What do you all call this food that we're having?
But what are we
poison.
eating?
The poison.
Oh.
It's mush.
Cusco's poison.
Oh,
Mush
what you're eating? Oh, it's roast lamb on top of a bed of potatoes and stew. Some carrots thrown in there.
Delightful.
These crops are so unfamiliar to me. We don't really have much of this summer. The vegetables we do have are cacti mostly.
You eat cacti in the summer court.
This sounds.
That sounds terrible.
Oh no, they're quite delicious. Why do you think they have the spikes on them? It's to protect their juicy insides.
Do you eat the spiky bits?
No, not unless you. I've seen like traveling bards perform eating the spiky bits, but no one normally does.
Good. That would be quite strange if you did.
Agreed.
How about you, Ka? Anything strange in your area? From where you're
Where
from?
are you from, Ka?
I've been everywhere and I've eaten everything. I can have juicy spikes to protect myself if I want to.
Your spikes are juicy? Is that what I heard?
No, my spikes protect my juicy insides.
I think he likes juicy spikes. Flump, how's the town been? Well, we've been out.
Flump floats over. Everyone go ahead and give me an intelligence saving throw.
Saving throw.
Saving throw.
That's
Including
not
me? Do I need to do it, or am I good?
No, Jeatz, you do not have to do this.
intelligence saving throw. Are you kidding me?
12.
9.
I got a 7, but I have a +6 to it, so you can do the math.
So what's silly is low is good. But none of you failed, which I guess is unfortunate in a way. You see Flump closes its eye stalks at all of you and like has like this calming blue glow that kind of illuminates the room outside of the candles and the hearth that are lit. And you feel like these little tendrils on your mind, like kind of these whispers, but you can't quite make out words. Almost like Flumph is not powerful enough to reach your minds. Like, in a way, your minds are a little too shielded to receive what Flumph has to say. And
We get a
Flumph
sense of
turns a little pink and floats behind the bar and sinks down so that you can only see the eye stalks above the bar top surface.
Is that strange? Like, is that like a bad sign that he's kind of just like peeking his eye stalks over?
He's embarrassed.
Or is there like a sense of like what the... Like,
No,
we couldn't
Almyre
understand
has
it,
the...
but was there a sense of...
Almyre has the right of it. Flumph is kind of embarrassed that they tried to reach out to you, but couldn't do it. And the reason that you guys passed is because Flumph's DC, as it were, is too low. And you guys were just shielding your minds inherently.
Does that mean that mechanically it is impossible for me to communicate with Flumph? Because that's as low as I can roll.
It's not impossible per se in the future, but at least at the moment, your mind is too shielded against attacks of intelligence, as it were. So with that, Almyre, sorry, not Almyre, Cardigan storms, is running out of breath out of the room and puts a hand on the hearth, and she says, I think there's something going on outside of the window of one of these bedrooms, and I think that maybe you might want to listen. I think the village might be in danger again. Oh, my dear Flumph. And Cardigan
get in the storeroom.
Flumph.
Get in the storeroom in the back, and we'll take a look. So I'll go over here, and I guess I'll go to
yeah. So this is one of the bedrooms, but this is that's where you saw Cardigan. So Horace, you immediately are you running? Or are you just trying to be like light-footed? How do you?
I'll be light-footed and kind of peek, be sneaky and kind of peek out the window without being seen.
Yeah, roll me a stealth check with advantage.
Uh, 15.
Okay, a 15 will do it. You run up to this window and kind of slide into place, and you peek over the edge of this window, and you see the back of Chancellor Smith, and you can barely make out Esith, the Gith. While you were not present for this, Sean, but Esith is the Gith that was standoffish. And you hear Chancellor Smith say, well, we would never be so bold as to completely not accept you into a village. And you hear Esith say, I felt nothing but cold rejection from you all. Now I hope, I dare to hope, that the ones who came through and helped me kill those boggles might hold up their end of the promise. But in the event that they don't, perhaps you can reach some sort of truce. Do you understand? My people need help, Chancellor Smith. And you see Esith look over her right shoulder at someone that you can't see at the moment. Look back to Chancellor Smith. Just, please. It's been 10 winters, and your people refuse to let us in. We have no other recourse. We are desperate. We need help. That's all I have to say. Consider my offer, and that's that. But remember, there was a time before. And you see Isith walk away. Back into the woods, Horace.
I'm gonna tap on the window.
Isith has definitely walked away into the woods at this point.
Is the Chancellor still there, though?
Yes, the Chancellor is standing there dumbfounded, hands on his hips. Horace, do you actually tap on the window? Oh my god.
Yeah.
The Chancellor Smith looks utterly startled. Who's that? I started to resize him. He turns around and looks into the window. By the gods, it's you, Horace. Now, what are you doing in there? I thought you had left yesterday, something like that. Why are you still here?
I'm gonna signal him to come to the front.
I'm sure I can fit through this window. Just give me a moment. I think I can fit through. No need to walk all the way around. And you see, I'm gonna roll an acrobatics check. With
Please
a
fail.
DC 10 with a plus 0 in his part. Oh, a 19! Woo! With the he's so lithe. He's a fucking gooey boy. The Chancellor just like opens the window and just like squishes through and does like a perfect somersault sitting on the floor in front of you, Horace.
Good
wow.
lord.
Hello,
Yes,
Chancellor.
what would you? Oh, hello, young lady. What? Yes, would you like to discuss?
Hello.
I guess you go.
Oh, Cost here too.
Hello,
I
Chancellor.
here's the deal.
Hello, yes.
We overheard a little bit of what was going on out there, but I wanted to let you in on something here. We are about to make a deal with the Lady of the Lake, and should everything go well, she is going to leave you and your people alone so that you can be in peace and not have any more dryads or anything like that come along and cause violence and mayhem. In return for us doing this, we would like to request that you give the Gith safe harbor here in the town of Widdershins.
Making a deal with Lady Rema on behalf of the Gith. Huh. What? Chancellor Smith seems utterly confused.
Chancellor, I think this town would be much safer and stronger in the end if you have more allies. As you know, humans aren't looked upon well in this world.
But the Gith, they're abominations. And you inquire of Lady Lorema for the lake, perhaps the most powerful of the face. She wants to see us dead too.
And many think that humans are abominations here, so it would make sense for the abominations to unify.
But you... Horace, you would betray your own kind.
What betrayal do you speak of here? If two peoples come together and coexist, who
Would I
exactly
know-
is being betrayed?
Would I know of why he doesn't like Githyanki? Is there something that happened that I'd know the history of the town?
Sure, go ahead and roll a history check.
That is a 11.
11. You wouldn't necessarily know exactly. You've been here a long time, have been isolated a long time. You don't tend to come to the village too often. But as you look down on Chancellor Smith, sitting on the floor after his beautiful somersault through the window, he kind of recoils and says, "You would turn both Lady Lorraine, who has antagonized us as long as I've been here, but also side with the Geath at the same time. I thought perhaps you all were on our side. I thought you wanted to save this village, to bring it back to the way that it was. What? I don't understand.
This world is ever changing, and it's not like where you might have been before. Again, people don't like humans here. You can't think of humans as standing alone, standing by ourselves. You need to welcome others, or else they'll keep looking down upon humans.
Go ahead and roll me a persuasion check, Horace.
14.
Chancellor Smith sitting on the floor, looking kind of pathetic, thinks to himself, perhaps, Horace, you're right. The Geath, maybe we need to put that behind us. They have not been violent for quite some time, and perhaps we might be able to join forces, but you would still side with Lady Lorraine in all of this. Horace, you can't possibly.
We're not siding with her. We're just doing what we think is best to help this town and help the Githyanki both live in peace.
I would take caution against any interaction with Lady Lorraine. I shall consider the offer that Esith had to make, but I will greatly take caution against anything you have to say in favor of Lady Lorraine. And you see Chancellor Smith has sort of like this grave look that comes over his face.
I know this is maybe not the decision the way you thought things would go, but I guess all I can thank you is I can just thank you for thinking. But just know, if you accepted the Githyanki here and you treat them poorly, you will suffer by my hand. And I'll walk out.
Ka and Almyre, you see the Chancellor stand up and kind of straighten his coat, but it's a little too late before Horace leaves the room. Well, I think I'll be going then. And you see him move out the window.
Carl's getting another acrobatics check.
Oh, God damn it, yeah, I guess I'll make it. Oh, that's a 7. He straightens his coat and move out the window, but gets stuck just a little bit. He his hips are a little too wide. He's a white-hipped boy, but has to turn sideways and kind of dip out of the window, but falls into the moss and the grass that's outside the window before he stands up and walks away.
Khan's gonna turn to Almyre and say, "What if we're wrong about Lady Lorraine? What if we're taking the wrong side here?"
I feel like this is. I mean, we very well could, but the way I think of it, I like. This might be a way to have our cake and eat it too. We don't want to make an enemy of Lady Lorraine because what if she does gain more power, and everywhere we go, anywhere there's water, she's there and she fucks us up or something? I plan on traveling for quite a while. I don't want her at any corner. But at the same time, I don't necessarily want just to give her something just to give her something. I'd like to get something out of it, and if we can help this town and the Gith Yankee or Gith people, or however one refers to them, then we should try to do some good in the meantime. There was once this traveling bard group that came through that had this series of plays called Quantum Leap, where
My God, Austin.
a man was stuck in different bodies through different time. It was very quite fascinating, but everywhere he went, he had to do something good in order to try to get home, but he ended up just going on to the next body. It was really kind of pointless. But the point I was trying to make here is that if we're only going to be here for a short time, we should try to do something good with it, and maybe making a deal with her to leave them alone is something good.
Convoluted metaphor aside, I take your point. I've always watched out for myself, but I feel like I'm responsible for the people of Widdershins, and I don't want to make a mistake.
That is fair. And I guess, I don't know if you're from here or not, or I know Horace lives nearby. I don't know what Jeatz has planned taking him back to the Armor Court, so maybe he'll be coming back, maybe he won't, I don't know. But, the other part of me is like, will I ever come back here again? So does it really matter? But I guess, I'd like to think this is something good.
I'll trust you on that.
I don't know if you should. You just met me yesterday.
We've been through quite a bit together already.
That is true. They were covered in oil. What the fuck were those things? I've got to start writing these things down. And I take out a little book inside my coat, and I flip to the back and just start. What did they have? What they called? They called them boggles. Is that what they called them? Ew, that's such a weird name too.
Yeah. So I think each of you take to your own this evening as the sun sets. Sort of perhaps taking in each aspect of this day. Learning things from it that is unexpected. I'll say. Nothing about any aspect of what's happened in the last 20... I say hours. There are no hours here, but, the last sunrise to sunset, or even before that, is not anything that you would have ever expected. But the sun goes low in the sky, and the stars start to come out, and it does approach that time to go to sleep, to rest your eyes. Jeatz, you have taken to bed early. Is there anything in particular that you'd like to narrate that's happening?
No, but I think I get up early. Like, I get my 8 hours, and I think I get up fairly early.
Okay. As for the rest of you, Almyre, why is Fump in your room? Jeatz. Almyre, Horace, Cause, or anything that you guys are doing before, it's time for bed.
No, I just kind of
play chess with Flump.
Oh. All right, sure. We can roll opposed intelligence checks. We'll say 3 in a row. Best out of 3 wins. Your stake of late playing chess with Flump. All right, so 1, 2, 3, roll. It's an 18.
Oh, come on.
Oh, I rolled my second one on accident. That's a 14. Oh, Sean froze. What was your roll, Sean?
You rolled, I rolled 13, one less than you.
Oh, okay. So we'll call that a tie. If you beat the next one by like more than a 1, you can win. Okay, and then Flump rolled a.
Oh, nat 20. Did you roll a nat 20 too?
Flump also rolled a nat 20.
Oh my god.
Okay,
My
roll
God,
up.
yo.
Roll up. Oh, Flump is a
Perfect
credible
days.
chess partner. All right, one more roll off. Oh, not that
Shit.
great for Flump. That's a 6.
4.
Oh no.
No.
All right, it's getting like so late into the night, and initially you're like, these chess games are quick. Flump is moving just as quickly as you are. It's like timed chess, right? And you just barely lose the first game, and the second game, you both lose as a stalemate because you just can't quite hit that checkmate. And it's so late into the night that you both are feeling very tired. You're both making very dumb moves, but Flump glows pink in a moment of inspiration and moves its knight to the perfect position to check your knight, and you cannot move but to checkmate against Flump's bishop. And it's very late. It's very late in the evening. You see Cardigan comes out and says, "Oh, Flump, are you coming to bed?" It's almost like Cardigan is sleepwalking, because she can feel Flump's like psychic energy, and like you're up this late, and I will say that you and Flump have created a bit of more of a psychic connection in this way, and so your barrier to Flump's communication has lowered considerably. So if you would like, you can probably communicate with Flump a little more easily.
Can
But
Flump drink?
No. Flump is more like a jellyfish with eye stalks. And I realize like this weird icon has a mouth. That's not quite. I mean, I guess that's kind of what it technically is. But Flump has no need for food or drink. But Flump communicates to you, and you for the first time feel that Flump is communicating back with you, that Flump is tired and needs rest instead of just colors.
Okay. I guess. Go, Fluff. I didn't know you were such a experienced chess player.
You here? Give me an intelligence saving throw.
4.
That's pretty low. You hear Flump's voice for the first time. Mini guests, mini games. And Flump floats off over the bar to join Cardigan.
I guess I don't know if I was just too drunk to think this in my head or something.
Yeah.
So I just kind of like, what? And I'll just go to bed.
All right. So as you all go to bed, in different beds, perhaps this time than last. Are we missing someone? Where's Almyre? Oh, you. Hang on. What? No, where is
The
Ka?
Ka is over here.
Oh, by the bar. Okay. In bed.
Okay.
Just gotta refresh.
No, I see Ka now. You all go to sleep in slightly different beds, but in the same place. You all find yourself floating amongst the stars once again. that beautiful orbit of orbs and the blue weave that connects all of them.
Back here again, are we? Please tell me what you found to save that which exists.
And at this point, you all can feel yourselves move a little more freely. Your mouths, they move, you can open them, and you can speak with the universe floating in front of you. And you can turn around each of your friends to your left and to your right, and you see this massive godlike figure, this a granite gray standing statue-like in front of you, but its neck craned down, this eagle-like beak looking down upon you, and these goat-like eyes staring down upon you, in this headdress that looks sort of like a pharaoh's, as you would understand it in modern times, with sort of like this snake head that erupts from the forehead and looks down at the same direction as the face.
What did it ask again?
What have you brought me? What have you learned?
I feel like I'm having the same dream 2 nights in a row.
What
Wait,
is a night?
can I say that?
Yes, you
Do you
all
hear
can
me?
speak now.
Yes, I can. You may speak now.
Can you all hear me?
Yes.
Oh,
I think so.
Yeah. Yes, if that was your question, yeah.
Can I look
you
down
all
to see
hear
if
each other.
am I clothed in this dream?
No clothes here.
We've seen Jeatz already.
Who are you?
I am the Weave Warden. I look over all the planes as they interact with one another, and I look upon the gods as they move from one plane to the next, having their fun. But something has caught my eye. The material interacting with the wild. And I fear it may collapse my dear Exurbia's domain, and soon, like a cascade, will destroy the rest of the planes. It would appear that the material is stealing time from the wild.
oh.
Is if it's someone on the material plane doing that?
I exist outside of the planes, and I cannot see within them. The only reason I'm able to summon you all here is because you gazed upon the tear, the wound upon the wild. But I was able to see your faces and bring you here.
I have a bad feeling about this.
About him?
No, about time being stolen.
Is there something you know that we don't?
may know a place we could go to find out more. But I don't really want to go there. In my dream last night, you mentioned something, Mr. Warden, about someone in the Spring Court that might be able to give more information.
Last night. That was merely a moment ago.
Okay, well, time is a weird soup, and for us it was, 24 small times ago.
Oh, yes. Well, there are many in the wild who may understand. And I do suppose amongst the most powerful of those in the wild would be that in the spring, summer, winter, autumn court. It would be wise perhaps to seek their counsel.
Who was it, did you say?
Oh, I do not have a name, only faces.
A face.
You mean
Of someone.
the most powerful Fey in the court?
Well, yes.
Well, I don't know how much you guys know about the Summer Court, but the Archfey of the Summer Court, his duty is to protect the sands of time. And if summer's being stolen, it may be.
You
It may be.
are the heiress of the sands of time.
Eris.
We. So the. I mean, technically, the heir is my older brother. Almyre is the heir. I'm just merely, an extra.
The Fae care not for who's technically in line.
And with that, you all fall back asleep and wake up fully rested.
All rest?
You do get a long rest, and you all level up to level 4.
Hell yeah.
And that is where we will end our session.